Yet again, it's a TurboGrafx-16 versus the Sega Genesis because I have, Cadash. At least it's truth in advertising, and that is some cool artwork at least. Although I wouldn't want to be blasted in the crotch like this guy is. Cadash? So is this based on Kim Kardashian or something? Who is that chick that had like a sex tape and now she's famous in Hollywood even though she's not very talented? I don't know. I'll just post a picture on this and make it my thumbnail for the video. I thought we rescued Princess Kardashian. Or Hotassian, or whatever her name is. Isn't that what this is based on? It's sort of like an action role-playing game. Not only can you slice and swipe at enemies here, use different magic spells, but yeah, you can even gain experience. Yeah, just like the TurboGrafx-16 release, it's a 2-player game and that's awesome. Just doing standard fighting here with Mage, it's not very much fun. Very short range, he's slow. The warrior is definitely much better. But he can't do magic, so it's a trade-off. Take your pick. So you're thinking, what about the ninja? What about the priest chick? They're not in this version. Yeah, I'm only 2 characters this time. Would be nice if there's a bigger selection, but I guess I gotta deal with the cards I'm dealt. Let me pick my magic spells. Oh. So you think you'd use the magic with like the A or C button, but nope. You gotta charge it down like an R-type, and you can gain more spells too once you gain more experience. Oh yeah. That's why I hate using Harry Potter there. So what are you guys gonna do now? Nothing. Easy money. And that's a cool thing about Cadash, you know? You can decide to go right after the enemies and the bosses, see if you can kill them really fast and not worry about a thing. Or you can see if you can build up your levels, your experience, your strength, your defense, and just do a little bit of farming and collect all the gold you can. Go different towns, buy some items, buy some shields, all that cool stuff. A lot of depth to the gameplay.
But then Superman himself visits and discovers that a young man really did get sent to Earth from Krypton like him. Thus
really?
Becoming Superboy Prime.
Superboy Prime?
Months after this revelation, Earth Prime, our Earth, gets destroyed by a wave of antimatter.
Those assholes.
That wave of antimatter that completely annihilated our universe was a pain in the ass to clean up the next day, I'll tell you. So Superboy Prime is left without a home. At the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths, he and 3 other beings are left behind without a universe, and they retreated to an interdimensional heaven to spend the rest of their days. It was a satisfying conclusion to their stories. But then 20 years later, we got a sequel story. Now, despite some of the plot holes, I really liked Infinite Crisis. It was epic, the build-up was incredible, and the artwork was phenomenal. But they decided to make Superboy Prime a villain. And in theory, that's okay. He lost his home, his family, his girlfriend. It didn't make anyone a touch sensitive. But the expression of his villainy is that instead of making him a dark, tragic, and restrained version of Superman, they make him a whiny, petulant little dork who kills indiscriminately and complains that the heroes of the DC Universe are stupid because they're not the ones he grew up with. In essence, they made him a strawman version of a comic book fanboy. Ha!
That doesn't sound too bad. Okay, maybe it does.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you to death!
Hopefully Lake Kara doesn't get too mad.
Bring back my Earth! Everything was better on my Earth! Even when he's trying to be menacing, he sounds whiny.
Alright, we finally get to save a girl here. She's right there! Come on, get on down. Will you at least say something? Yeah. Yeah, I know she's alive too because there's a monster over here and you can only save her when the monster is killed. The Kraken! Alright, so I guess I can save her or I can just walk away. That's why we had that Anita Sarkeesian chick. Oh, what are you doing to the girl? Stupid asshole. Alright, there we go. Come on, hurry up. So, baby, what are you doing on Tuesday night? Yep, she jumps in the lake. And she took off her top. And, should I be censoring this? Well, I can't see her nipples or anything. Yep, and she gives me, the ability to breathe underwater. Alright, but I can't jump in this lake. No, invisible wall. Oh, I hate these guys. Your rock monster is supposed to be slow. Oh, that's so cheap. Involvement in plants. No, you can't kill these. Oh, okay. There you go. See, I can be cheap too, assholes. Oh yeah, and you gotta fight some very cheap bosses too. He doesn't look that threatening, but holy shit. He just got poisoned by this sucker. And you can only hold 4 antidotes at a time. So if you lose all those, you gotta go back to a town again. Shit, I'm poisoned right now. The sun's getting poisoned. Too many enemies do it. Yet you can only carry so much. I remember in RPGs you can carry like 99 potions and 99 antidotes. It's no problem. I guess it's kind of realistic in a way. You can only carry so much shit. Even though we have this cool adventure RPG element to the game has no save or password features whatsoever. When you realize just how short the game is, you kind of understand it. Like, this is just the second level in the game and it's only taking me like 10 minutes to get through it all. If you got an hour free and you know this game top to bottom pretty good, you can pretty much finish it in under an hour. And you only got 2 continues, so you gotta play the game smart. Yeah, so if you're looking for something different in your action games, Cadash is a pretty nice find. I give Cadash here for Sega Genesis a 70 out of 100. Yeah, sadly, Sega Genesis fanboys, I'm sorry, the TurboGrafx 16 version is a little bit better. But hey, if you want a cool action game, you want something different, get Cadash for it anyways. Honestly, they're both the same game, but yeah, the Turbo version has a bit more variety. But that doesn't mean it's not fun. Yeah, the graphics are a little bit better than the TurboGrafx 16 version, especially since you can actually see the parallels shown in the background now. Yeah, this Kim Kardashian type of game, it's easier to find out in the wild, and it's a pretty fun game as well. So hey, you're slicing up demons and you're getting experience and shit. What's not to like? So go track her down. Sega Genesis one is slightly cheaper if you're looking to get the real cards. If you got emulation, then everything's free. But I'm playing this legit on the real old Sega Genesis. So, but hey, that's just me. I just love the old cartridges and I buy the real shit. This is Arizona World Champion over and out. Oh, I hate those men.